My name is Ashley Michike. I'm the CEO of True North Retirement Advisors just outside of Portland, Oregon, and I specialize in retirement and exit planning for business owners. So my background, I started in the industry in 2007, right before the financial crisis and right before the crash. And shortly after getting into the industry, I fell upon a 401k plan consulting client. So my background and pretty much my whole career, I've been doing 401k consulting. And I still do that now. I still have a number of 401k plans. But about 7 years ago, I was working, one of my 401k plan clients is a family business, third generation family business, and the owner was about in his late 50s at the time, and he died suddenly of a heart attack. And I sort of watched from a distance as his business completely crumbled over the next couple of years. His wife, who was a retired school teacher, had to come in and run the business with no experience, nothing related to the business. And a lot of the employees were uncertain. Some of them left and went looking for other jobs. And because I was the 401k plan consultant, I had never even thought to ask this owner, what happens to your business if something happens to you? And so that was really a powerful learning lesson that I need to start talking to my clients about this. I need to really focus on it and help them with it, because no one else, and I found over the last several years as I start having more of these conversations, nobody else is talking to them about it. The business eventually, about 2 years later, it did sell. They sold the business, but they sold it to a competitor on the East Coast who very quickly eliminated most of the jobs. A lot of these people had worked there for decades and were very close to retirement, and now all of a sudden they're thrown out on the street and having to find new work late in career, which is really difficult to do. So, and the business sold for much less than what it was actually worth as well, but they were desperate to sell, and they were kind of in this difficult situation that could have been prevented had the owner done the things that are necessary to make sure that there's continuity in the business had something happen to him. I think, first of all, you have to love working with business owners. I love business owners. They're very quirky. They're very unique people. They're usually very driven, and I love the story of their business. So I think number one is being passionate about that. But specifically for business owners, it's just recognizing that it's really important to have someone guide you on that process, because there are a lot of things that you don't know. There's what you don't know can hurt you when it comes to exit planning. And there's a lot of legal issues, there's a lot of tax issues, there's a lot of financial issues, there's employee issues. And so how do you take all of that and prioritize? Because you could do 100 different things to try to exit your business successfully, but we would just want to focus on the things that are going to have the most impact. And so that's part of my role, and what I provide value is helping them focus on the right things that are going to get them the most money and get them to a point where when they transition out of their business, they're happy with what happened. If you want to learn more about me, you can find me over at truenorthra.com. I also have a YouTube channel. It's True North Retirement. If you go there, we publish videos every single week, mostly related to exit planning.